I'm in a small, picturesque village nestled between rolling hills and lush green fields. There lived two best friends named Ravi and Sameer. Their bond was forged in the early days of childhood, and over the years it grew stronger. They were inseparable, sharing every moment of their lives, whether it was the joyful laughter echoing through the village streets during playful afternoons or the whispered secrets shared under the stars at night. Their companionship was unbreakable. Ravi was an adventurous and outgoing boy. He had a twinkle in his eye and a boundless curiosity about the world around him. He was always the first to climb the tallest trees, the first to venture into the unknown, and the first to suggest a new adventure. Sameer, on the other hand, was the yin to Ravi's yang.
Calm and thoughtful. He preferred the quiet solitude of a good book or the creative pursuit of drawing and writing. While Ravi sought the thrill of the unknown, Sameer found joy in the wonders of imagination. One hot summer afternoon, when the sun casting golden rays upon the village, Ravi and Sameer decided to explore an old, abandoned house on the outskirts of the village. The house had always been a source of mystery for the village children as they carefully navigated through the creaky wooden floors and dusty rooms. They stumbled upon a dusty attic. The air was thick with dust and cobwebs covered every corner. In the attic, among forgotten relics and old furniture, they discovered an ancient map hidden inside an old chest. The faded and worn map suggested an era gone by. It depicted the location of a hidden treasure deep within the nearby forest. Their eyes gleamed with excitement and their hearts raced with anticipation. They made a solemn pact to find the treasure together, vowing to share whatever they found equally. Armed with the map, the two friends embarked on their thrilling adventure early. The next morning, they packed some food, water, a compass, and a small first aid kit. The forest, dense and mysterious, loomed ahead as they ventured into its depths. The journey was not easy. They encountered wild animals, treacherous terrain, and puzzling obstacles. But their friendship and determination gave them the strength to overcome each challenge. As they delved deeper into the forest, they faced their biggest obstacle yet, a wide, fast-flowing river blocking their path. The river was too wide to jump across, and there was no bridge in sight. They felt disheartened, wondering if their dream of finding the treasure would remain unfulfilled. Sameer suggested they should turn back, but Ravi, the optimist, refused to give up.
Ravi, with his keen sense of adventure, came up with a brilliant idea. He found some sturdy logs and branches nearby, and with Sameer's help began tying them together using vines and ropes they had brought along. It took them several hours of hard work, but they eventually built a makeshift raft. With cautious optimism, they set the raft into the water and used long sticks to paddle across the river. As they reached the other side, they laughed and cheered, their spirits renewed. Their adventure continued, and after many more trials and tribulations, they finally reached the spot marked on the map. It was a small clearing surrounded by towering trees. The sunlight filtered through the leaves, casting shadows on the ground. With eager anticipation, they began to dig. As the minutes turned into hours, their excitement slowly faded. Their shovels hit nothing but soil and rocks. There was no treasure to be found. Disappointment washed over them, and they sat down feeling defeated. The weight of their unfulfilled hopes pressed heavily on their shoulders. They had envisioned chests overflowing with gold and jewels, dreams of unimaginable riches, but now all they had were dirty hands and a hole in the ground. As they sat in silence, contemplating their failure, Sameer spoke up. He reminded Ravi of all the incredible moments they had experienced during their journey, the wild animals they had encountered, the treacherous terrain they had navigated, and the river they had crossed with their makeshift raft. Ravi nodded, a smile slowly spreading across his face as he realized the truth in Sameer's words. At that moment, they understood that the real treasure was not gold or jewels, but the journey itself and the bond they shared. They may not have found material wealth, but they discovered something far more valuable, the true meaning of friendship. They had experienced the joy of exploring together, supporting each other through hardships, and overcoming challenges side by side. With newfound appreciation, Ravi and Sameer decided to treasure their friendship forever. They made a pact to continue exploring the world, learning from each other, and creating countless memories together. They knew that their friendship was worth more than any hidden treasure in the world. As they walked back to their village, the sun began to set, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink. They talked excitedly about their next adventure, their hearts light and their spirits high. They had not found the treasure they had set out for, but they had found something infinitely more precious. And from that day on, Ravi and Sameer knew that as long as they had each other, they could conquer any challenge and find joy in every journey.